what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy it. Am I wrong for thinking we could sack Mertz a few times on Saturday? Probably. If we're just looking at like...
A sack?
I mean, LSU's got to be dead last in the FC in sacks. I haven't actually looked this up.
Sack.
Mm-hmm. It's Friday then. Yep, dead last.
How many do we have on the year? Can I guess?
Yep.
We have 6.
Ha! That's really funny because that is what it feels like, but that would be absurd. If you had 6 in 9 games,
How
that
many
would
is
truly be awful. It's 16. Which
16?
feels crazy. Yeah. But you stacked a lot, I'm sure.
We got a lot against
Like,
Army.
we can look at a game log situation here and see.
Dead last?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not surprising, but
Yeah,
still.
like, look, you had...
A&M has double +2 of
You
what
had
you
4
have.
sacks against Mississippi State. That's right. You got to have the quarterback that day.
Yep.
You had 4 against Arkansas, which, yeah, KJ Jefferson kind of running around probably led to a couple. 2 against Mizzou, 2 against Auburn. So every game you've won is a game when you've actually gotten after the quarterback. You had none against Florida State, 1 against Grambling. You had 0 against Ole Miss. You had 2 against Alabama.
You had 1 sack against
That's right.
Grambling.
Yeah.
Grambling got after you a little bit in the first portion
yeah.
of that game. What's crazy is Florida is tied with you at 16, and they bring that much pressure.
That's insane that you're going to be blitzing for, like, at least LSU's not getting sacks because they're relying on a D-line that just isn't good at trying to get to the quarterback alone. These dudes are out here rushing 48% of the time, adding to the rush, and still only have 16
How about
sacks.
this wild number? LSU is 4th in completion percentage. Like, they only give up 59.9% completion percentage.
Who do y'all think leads in sacks?
I know.
LSU only allows 49 completion.
59%, but it's best for 4th
Wait,
in
like
the SEC.
which team leads in sacks?
No. Which player on LSU?
Oh, on LSU.
You should get the lead easy. I mean, he's
Is it
clearly,
Perkins?
yes,
Okay.
obviously. He's clearly the only one that's made consistent plays. He has 4. Then Mekhi Wingo has 2.5. And Greg Penn has 2. And then Smith, Swinson, Jones, Smith, Womack, Shan, Burns, Jefferson, Weeks all have 1.
1.
That's wild, man. Mason Smith has as many sacks as Major Burns. I don't know. Whatever. There's no need for this negativity, okay?
Hey.
Okay? They're going to sack Florida a ton. You're right. Person in the chat who's comment kicked this off. LSU is going to dominate Graham Mertz, come up with like 7 or 8 sacks. It's going to be sick.
You want to feel better about yourself? Guess the completion percentage that Mississippi State gives up.
66.
Oh, I'm going to go higher. I'm going to say 73.
Okay.
That's a crazy
69.
number. You cannot give up 73 as a team.
71.7.
Good God, what?
I was close.
71.7% completion percentage against Mississippi State this year.
That's wild.
Quarterbacks are 195 for 272. Whoa.
Yeah, that's awful. That is truly awful. Okay, Florida does allow the 11th most sacks in the league. They've given up 27 on the year, so, maybe. God, Alabama is still dead last in sacks allowed. Like, we make fun of South Carolina so much, they've both given up 37 sacks on the year.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, I mean, Jalen Miller hitting that deep ball, you would think everybody would just drop back into coverage against him.
Oh, you son of a gun.
That is too soon.
That was actually funny. Yeah, so you're really looking at 2 inept defensive lines and defenses here, kind of like we've been laying out all week. I mean, you look at TFLs, LSU 12th, 46, Florida 13th, 45. Texas A&M has 81 for reference, 81 TFLs in the year. Tennessee 74. What in the hell happened, man? How do we? I don't want to be negative. How do we get here, guys? How do we get here? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I know the roster was flawed. I know you had to do all the rebuilding. I know that you missed on every position in the secondary, like you hit on everyone last year. But how did the defense get? This is LSU. a place that used to be built, the entire empires and championships built. And like, we're going to be honoring Chad Lavallee on Saturday.
And Marcus Spears.
Yeah.
And Marquise Hill was on that team. Rest in peace.
Corey
The
Webster.
Beast.
Dogs, one and all. Who's the linebackers?
Lionel Turner, Walker High grad,
Jack Hunt, LaRon Landry,
Eric
Travis
Alexander.
Daniels.
Jeez, those
Yeah,
poor
EA.
guys. They got to be so sad to see what this has become.
Kyle Williams was on that team.
Kyle
too.
Williams. Kyle's.
What happened, boys? What happened? You know what it is? We just got so enamored with offense, dude. We just, you know, we didn't have it for so long. And it's all we wanted, and it's all we prayed for. And in a bedazzled-esque Faustian deal, we got, you know, we find, like, the devil came and said, do you want, like, the best offense you've ever seen? So the hell yeah. And look at what the devil done did.
Mm-hmm.
Then taken away. The devil works in awful ways. That's why you can never make a deal with the devil.
Think about what you'd give up to get a Jonathan Zenon on this team.
Oh, it'd be massive. It'd be massive. It'd be game-breaking, dude. Massive. Oh, well.
Just a really solid corner that was physical, wasn't flashy, didn't play 12 years in the NFL, but was a damn good college football player. Like, what would you do for, like, a Jonathan Zenon?
I know I'm just being, like, surface level, like, yeah, do this guy. But, like, we should bring Chevis Jackson back to coach the secondary. And
Are they still, like, I think they're still, like, top 15 or 20 in pass defense. Like,
he's at Marshall,
everybody.
you said, right?
Yeah, he's at Marshall.
Yeah. Was he there with Andre Sam last year?
Yeah, because I don't think this is his first year.
I think, I know he's at Kansas for a little bit with Les, but I think this is his second year.
Ooh, a common link. Interesting.
Yeah, come on, man.
Chevis also is like an all-SEC corner here.
Yeah, but I mean on the team right now.
68th pick overall.
Nookie's right, dude. Everyone did fear that we'd become a finesse team if we embraced the spread, and look, here we are. Here we are, man. E-Dub says not only they missed in the portal, they missed in recruiting. Well, look, let's be clear. Like, you have perfect storms of good, and then you have perfect storms of bad. And it's not just any one thing. You did miss in the portal. You did miss in recruiting. You had bad injuries. You had awful injury luck. You bet on guys maybe changing that didn't change. Maybe some guys came, like, so yeah, it's all sort of everything. But all right, whatever. I didn't want to go negative with it. I'm sorry. That was a dark hole. Because at the end of the day, like we said yesterday, you still have Jaden Daniels. You still have Malik Neighbors. You need to give thanks for that. You need to enjoy that while you still have them and watch them ball out this weekend. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.